All right. So I let this stew for about a day and a half now. Brian Ferentz got an amendment to his contract. I let this stew in my head because, all right, I consider myself a pessimist. No, an optimistic. Holy shit. I consider myself an optimistic versus a pessimistic. So at least I try to be as optimistic as much as possible. So he got this new, for all you Hawkeye fans, welcome. But he has an amendment. If you haven't heard yet, it's all over the news. I guess if you're Iowa Hawkeye football fan, and the new amendment to his contract or his pay is that I'll just make it really simple. He's gonna get 850K guaranteed minimum. He's gonna get his salary is 850 grand for this year. Period. Simple. Versus 900 last year. If he meets the requirements of winning 7 games and 25 points per game. Pretty simple as that. He'll his pay will increase to 925K, and then he'll actually get a bonus of like 100 something. I think 125,000 or something. He's gonna get a fucking close. He's gonna get $1 million, guys. Pretty much. Okay. So I'm going to try to be as positive as I can. I don't want to be one of those fucking Debbie. I see it already. Everybody on social media, everybody, all over the internet has been very negative about this. So okay, look, the University of Iowa, they tried their best. They tried their best to be positive, to try to put some stipulations, knowingly that Brian Ferentz has been the scapegoat in regards to Iowa's offense performance. I wouldn't even say scapegoat. He is part of the reason. Okay. They tried. They put this they put this out in front. They're trying to put out the fire, the flames, I guess you can say. Not very successfully. I think they're tone deaf in this, and the reason being is that they would have been better off just fucking letting the season play off instead of mentioning this. That's my opinion. Who knows? And the reason being is because the numbers don't make sense. And another one is that he's not the fucking problem, guys. Brian Ferentz is not the only problem. He is part of the problem. He's not the fucking problem. I hate to say it, it's his father. At the end of the day, like I just said, Brian Ferentz he could be one of the best offensive mind gurus in the fucking world, and Iowa's offense still would not change. Love Ferentz. I love Kirk Ferentz and what he has done for the University of Iowa and Iowa football program. The offense is not going to fucking change, guys. It's not going to change no matter who we have, okay? Now, behind the numbers and everything, I'm in sales. I was in sales for almost 20, actually over 20 years. There's always that minimum sales that you get your base salary, and the minimum is technically should be how much you sell, whatever per month or whatever the case, to keep your fucking job, not to get a bonus. That's the one thing that I think the University of Iowa fucked up on. Look, 7-game bare minimum. That should be, if you need to win 7 games regular season to keep your job, in my opinion. If you don't win that, you should be done. If not, you should be literally on probation next year. That's just your minimum. There should be no bonuses included in that. This is from me as being in sales for so long and understanding how commissions, how sales and shit works, and how productivity and what you put on the field, or what towards work works. What can you provide? What do you produce? Okay. If you don't win that much, you should literally be, in my opinion, if you don't win 6 to 7 games a year, this is your bare minimum, no bonus. There should be no fucking bonus, period. You should be able to keep your job maybe for 1 more year. If you don't reach that, you're on probation or cut off, fired, let go. That's how it should fucking work in the real world. So that's my say on that end. That's why I think that 6 games, 7 games minimum to get to your bonus is fucking stupid beyond me, but it's whatever. I think 7 wins to keep your job, 9 to 10 wins to reach your bonus. That is a reasonable goal, and that is what goals are supposed to be to get your bonus. I don't know University of Iowa, you guys are fucking Deribarda. You guys should be smarter than you're a you're a college entity. You guys should be fucking smarter than that and understand what goals are and what minimums are. Minimums to keep your job, goals to get your fucking bonus. Simple as that, guys. Okay. Now the 25 points per game. Okay. That, I mean, it's an improvement. They're asking for improvement, which you can't knock on that, guys. We got to be a little bit optimistic on that. I understand where they're coming from. Granted, the defense probably helps produce quite a bit, and the kicker produces quite a bit of the points per game. I understand that. They're asking for improvement, so let's do that. I mean, we got to take that as a grain of salt. That okay, they're trying for improvement. It's not much of an improvement. You're asking a team who offense that was scoring, or a team that was scoring 17 points all of 2022. 130th in regards to total offense. You're asking for improvement. I understand that, and that you got to look at the positive. They're asking for improvement. Look, guys, I understand a lot of people are bitching like, that's only another touchdown. That's it. I understand that. You're not going to expect the offense to come in here and score 35, 40 points, okay? We're asking for improvement. So I understand that. At first I was like, what the fuck? Our defense literally scores close to a touchdown a game. Our kicker probably kicks 2 to 3 field goals a game. I haven't looked at that number, so sorry. But I'm looking at it at the big picture wise. They're asking for improvement. I can't knock on that. Now, where's the number? What kind of improvement? I'm more in regards to total offense versus the points per game. Yes, it's just how much you can score. I get that. So I'm okay with the 25 points per game, but I think they need to add maybe the total offense. Like, instead of being, the scoring, if you go to score 25 points per game, I think you're ranked in the top around like 85 in the whole nation of 130. But I think they should add on their total offense. Total offense. That should be a milestone, or a set. I guess that should be a goal. That should be, our total offense was 130th, guys. 130th out of 131 Division I schools, okay? Instead of just, I think the 25 points per game is legitimate, is fine, it's an increase. But I also think the total offense, that has nothing to do with fucking defense, has nothing to do with special teams. The total offense rank, that should be part of the stipulations in his contract. He's the offense of fucking coordinator. It should be in there that, you know what, last year we were 130th. I wouldn't even have mind if they put it in there. You know what? Let's raise it to, let's be a top 90 or top 80 offense. Slowly increase, slowly get better. And that's all we can ask for. I'm not asking for them to be a top 20 offensive juggernaut. Wouldn't mind, obviously. But as an offensive coordinator, they should have that in the stipulation. Not only does the whole team should average 25 points per game, which is bare minimum in that, it's fine. But it's, like I said, it's asking for an increase. But the total offense of ranking should also be in there in the stipulation, saying you need to be in the top 80, top 85. Let's just increase it from 130th. Okay, so let's increase it. Fuck, let's make it a top 100 for all I care. But it's just putting that into stipulations. So, because he's an offensive coordinator, it has to be there. That's where I think the University of Iowa completely messed up in regards to the new amendment to his contract. Look, I'm not a professional in business. I'm not a professional in contract negotiation, all that horse shit. Hey, he's going to negotiate the best possible way to get paid the most amount of money for his job. I can't hate on Brian Ferentz for fucking getting paid $1 million. I'm going to get paid $1 million to coach. That's what he's supposed to do. As a human being, you're supposed to try to get the best bang for your buck, at your job. So I get that. I understand where he was coming from in negotiating it. But University of Iowa fell flat in their face in regards to what they added, the stipulations of what he needed to meet requirements-wise. At least that's what I feel. And that's why you're getting a lot of hoopla. Now, at the end of all this rant and bullshit that I'm trying to give to you guys, I still, at least they're requesting him to improve. Not by much. Don't get me wrong. They're asking him to improve slightly. You got to be an optimistic. Let's not be a doomsday guy or doomsday girl on this whole thing. So they're asking to improve. The 7 games thing, man, they should have just fucking never even mentioned that. I think that's stupid. That should be a given. You should keep your job if you can, if you know you're barely on probation if you can win 7 games a year, including the bowl win. So there you guys go. But other than that, guys, you know, that's what I have to say about that. Let's try and be optimistic. And the reason why I want to say that is because we're fucking stuck. At the end of the day, we're fucking stuck. No matter what we say or do, we're stuck with the Ferentz's family for many years to come. So I'll drink coffee to that. Let's go.